Hello there. I am happy that you are here on the Vibrant Living International channel, and welcome to Tea Time. Today I have a subject that was stirred up from a book I was reading by Robin Sharma, and it's called The Everyday Hero. And there was a chapter called Trauma Can Be Your Teacher. This got me reflecting on things that have happened in my life, and I thought we could have a chat about it today and share it. Today, I am drinking iced green tea. What are you drinking as you join me for tea time? Overcoming trauma, painful moments, losses, disappointments, outright abuse has been something that unfortunately I've become an expert at. And it was one of the reasons why I created my Turn Your Baggage into Luggage so you can have the life you've always dreamed, a vibrant life. It's why I created it. It's why God gave it to me. And it is through this program, some of the lessons that I have learned that have made the most impact in my life that brought me to where I am today. And I wanted to think about trauma being a teacher. Now, if you've heard me say it before, maybe it bears repeating that I call these things that have happened to us as gifts wrapped in sandpaper. And sometimes they happened with us. But learning to be able to discover the gifts, the things that we can learn through these difficult times is so worth the effort. It is not for the faint at heart. It's so much easier to not do it, to not look for the gift, than it is to actually discover what you can learn. To me, it's important to note that every human that is alive has experienced some kind of trauma, some kind of pain, some kind of loss. Some of us have been macro trauma. It's really cuts deep and it's a big deal. And then some of us have had micro trauma and it's not as big a deal, but man, doesn't a paper cut hurt sometimes? It's like, how can something so small hurt so much? So I don't really like to compare or to even put a size or a definition. Pain just hurts. It knocks us off our feet. It takes our breath away. It takes our hope away. It's devastating and it's real. Understanding that trauma can be a teacher, it can turn out for your benefit, will revolutionize the way that you look at your life. Learning how to heal, to unfreeze these repressed feelings and process the things that have been stored in our body is key. And having someone walk you through it is very helpful to make it easier so that you can unlock past trauma and learn how to make it for your good. In the book, The Everyday Hero, he calls it heart set healing. And I really like that picture And I guarantee, just like he did, that you can unleash your fullest vitality when you learn how to transform these buried hurts and actually dissolve them so that they don't affect you the way that you are. It affects everything in your body chemically. And trauma and stress doesn't do good stuff. I'm not going to get into all of the scientific things about the way that your body works and all of the chemicals, but staying in that is not good for your body. You can always tell when someone has repressed trauma. And one of the easiest ways is the way that they might react to something that happens, where there is an overreaction. It's historical and it could be hysterical. Someone spills milk and it is just turns into a major event. The boss that may abuse employees. Or here's one, the motorist who stops their car and threatens a fist fight because you accidentally cut them off. All of these are reflections of displaced trauma that has not yet been processed. Anytime there is a reaction that is way bigger than the event, it is a good indication that there's something more going on. Daily trauma and stress hardwires our system to be crisis oriented. It makes your default and it reduces your immune system. It increases inflammation, making you more susceptible to life-threatening conditions like diabetes, heart attack, stroke, and cancer. Are any of those on the rise in our world? Processing through your emotional pain can restructure the architect of your body and produce less toxicity and boost your immune system. We have a wonderful neurochemistry. And when we learn how to do it God's way, everything goes smoother. Those unexplained inflammational diseases are on the rise. And throwing drugs at it and just talking about the problem doesn't solve it, doesn't dissolve it. It causes so many problems in our world. When we're stuck in that place, we set up ways to escape and detour so that we don't have to feel the feelings. We don't have to think about the things, drugs, alcohol, food, other activities, online addiction, just going on social media. We begin to live our lives in a different way versus actually living vibrantly. PTS, post-traumatic stress syndrome, is huge and a big diagnosis that's going around today. And what if we could switch it? What if we could exercise our wisdom and make difficult choices that each of us has the ability for personal transformation? Instead of having PTS, post-traumatic stress syndrome, what if we changed it to PTG? PTG, post-traumatic growth. That's what I want for you. Post-traumatic growth, an acceleration of actual goodness in your life. My mission is to help heal your identity from what has been stolen from you, so you can be who God created you to be. and understand all of the goodness that is actually available for you to transform the pain into something good. If we look at some of the greatest men and women in the world, I am not endorsing them all, just naming them. Nelson Mandela, Mother Teresa, Martin Luther King, just to name a few. There are thousands of them I could name. But each of these incredible people had one thing in common. They suffered more than what was ordinary. But rather than allowing the hardship to tear them apart, they leveraged it to remake themselves, to build themselves up, to remember their highest moral virtues, and learn their greatest spiritual merits, to convert devastating pain into unusual power. I would love to walk you through tactics and tools to free these trapped emotions so you can liberate your greatness and activate the unlimited genius of your heart. Remember, trauma can be used. It can be the doorway into your most authentic, creative, heroic self. See it as a teacher. And let's talk. Let me walk you through. And don't be stuck in the past. Your past does not have to determine your future. Schedule a conversation with me and discover how. It's easier than you think. I guarantee it. And so until we're next time here together, continue to enjoy your tea. And I want you to know I believe in you. All things are possible. Until next time, blessings. Bye for now.